Set your phone to do not disturb. Dim the lights. If you're in bed, lie on your back or preferred side with a pillow that lets your jaw soften and your shoulders drop. Let your eyes close. Take a quiet baseline. From 0 to 10, how switched on do you feel? Mind buzzing, body keyed up. Where is it most noticeable? Forehead, jaw, chest, belly, shoulders, hands. Note your top 2 spots. No fixing yet. Just observe. Your brain learns through contrast. Tonight's frame is simple. We're going to lower arousal by sending clear safety signals. 3 reliable levers. Longer exhales. Physiology gives safe contact and posture. Body says supported. Attention on sensation. Sensing beats spiraling. You don't have to force sleep. You create conditions. Your system does the rest. Breathe normally for a moment. Feel the air enter and leave. Now a gentle downshift. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through lightly pursed lips. A little longer than the inhales. If through a thin straw, again. Easy inhale. Long, smooth exhale. One more time. Notice the drop in urgency as the out-breath cues safe enough to relax. Return to a natural breath. Place your attention on the soles of your feet for one calm breath. Move to your hands for one breath. Then your jaw for one breath. Feet, hands, jaw. Scan moves you from story into sensation. You can't deeply stress and deeply sense at the same time. If your mind is racing, we'll clear a little co-pressure with a few physiological sighs. A fast, proven way to reduce internal agitation. 2 nasal inhales, back to back. The second one smaller than a long mouth exhale. Try one now. Inhale, sip, inhale, long exhale, again, and once more. Let the next breath return to easy nose breathing. Education while you rest. Those longer exhales and sighs activate pressure sensors that nudge the heart to ease. The brain reads safe, and the threat scanner turns down. You're not arguing with thoughts. You're signaling your body. Let's begin a slow body release from the ground up. Bring your attention to the feet. Feel contacty, blanket air. On your next exhale, imagine the soles sinking 1 millimeter deeper. Calves, gently heavier. Knees, easy. Thighs, warm and supported. Hips, settling. Let the back of the pelvis find the surface. Move to the belly and ribs. On an inhale, let the belly rise slightly. On the exhale, let it soften and spread, like warm sand settling. Think lower and slower. If you tend to brace, exhale around your whole waistline like a soft belt, releasing a notch. Now the back. Find every contact point: sacrum, mid-back, shoulder blades. As you exhale, imagine the back widening, the surface holding more of you. Shoulders slide a few millimeters away from the ears. The hands, notice temperature, weight, maybe a tiny pulse. Let the fingers uncurl, palms receptive. The jaw, tongue resting on the roof of the mouth, teeth unclenched. Smooth the space between the eyebrows. Eyelids grow heavier over the eyes. If a thought pops up, tomorrow's list, yesterday's scene, label it planning or replay. Labels reduce friction. Then return to sensation. Feet, hands, jaw. We'll do a full body sweep that pairs attention with exhale. In your mind, run a slow, warm spotlight from the crown of your head down to the toes. Crown, forehead, eyes, jaw, throat, chest, belly, hips, thighs, knees, shins, ankles, feet. As the light travels, the exhale is your release. Again, a little slower. Listen for the body's tiny yes, a sigh, a deeper breath, a subtle drop in the shoulders. If you feel drowsy, let it take you. If you feel calm but awake, we'll add a cognitive off-ramp that keeps arousal low. Picture a gentle night horizon. Distant, quiet, safe. On each exhale, imagine the horizon line dimming one shade from candle to ember to soft darkness. If the mind grabs for detail, come back to temperature at the nostrils, weight in the hands, softness in the jaw. We'll stack a short counted breath to steady rhythm without strain. 4 in, 6 out, 5 gentle cycles. If that feels too long, use 3 in, 5 out. Begin now in 2, 3, 4 out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Continue softly, no heroics. Let the count fade when it wants to. Now, a micro-release pass 1% each area. Crown soften 1%. Forehead 1%. Eyes 1% heavier. Jaw 1% looser. Throat wide. Chest, belly embraced. Pelvis, thighs, knees, calves, ankles, feet. Tiny, believable changes teach the system to cooperate. If you notice you're waiting for sleep, give the body a job that helps. Feel 3 anchors, 1 air at the nose, 2 weight in the hands, 3 warmth at the chest. Cycle those 3 sensations, 1 per breath, like quiet beads on a string. Sensation over speculation, optional to more physiological size, to smooth any remaining edge. Inhale, sip, inhale, long exhale, then return to easy nose breathing. We'll do a final dim the spotlight sequence. In your mind's eye, see your whole body bathed in a soft, golden glow. With each exhale, turn the dimmer down a notch. Softer, softer, until only a quiet halo remains around the heart. If sleep arrives, let the audio play. If you're still awake, you're still recovering, and SDR restores even without sleep. Before we close, a gentle night card you can remember tomorrow. 3 to 60 quiet, 3 long exhales. 60-second scan, feet gives hands, gives jaw. Then quiet, no evaluation, just sensing. Use it when you get in bed, after a night wake up, or when the mind speeds up. We'll ease you to the edge of sleep now. Natural breath, heavier eyelids, softer jaw, wider back. On each exhale, imagine descending 1 step on a slow, padded staircase, soundless, effortless step by step into darkness. If you need a closing cue, whisper in your mind on the next exhale, safe enough to rest. Again, safe enough to rest. Let the words fade into the breath. For some, eyes feel ready to open. For most, they'll prefer staying closed. If you are still listening and wish to end here, take your after rating. What's your arousal number now? Even a 1-point drop is meaningful. You created it with signals you can repeat. Otherwise, keep floating and let sleep take you whenever it wants. If this session helped, save it to your pre-sleep playlist and share it with someone who needs a gentler night. For more nightly science-backed resets and short day protocols, subscribe to NeuroNightly Insight. Comment drifting if you felt the lights dim. And tell us which lever worked: long exhale, jaw release, or the horizon image. Sleep well.